That's me. Okay. It's in my store today. Oh. I already have that. But this, I don't have. It doesn't look as good though. Yeah, I don't really need any of that. Just go to my own channel. And I'm good to go here. And we should be Miku's coming eventually. I'm just gonna go ahead and play a little bit of solo YOLO and talk to the stream. I'm gonna do a real casual stream tonight, guys. Half-Blind Prophet, good to see you. Yes, indeed, you are in the very first group here. It's been a little bit of a longer day for me, so maybe a little lower on energy than what is typical of me. Tim, thank you for the host. Bum. Bum. Boom. Bum. Bing. And we're good to go. Still getting over the allergies, it happens.
Let's go.
Break a leg. Mine are made of steel.
Cardio Helix, good to see you. I should have some good luck tonight. Miku's coming in a little bit. His alarm's going to wake him up in about 2 games' time, so I do expect to see him showing me his EU aim this evening. Hopefully it's on point. I don't know what mine's going to be. It's kind of one of the last things I'm doing in a very long day, so I'm expecting my aim to get continually worse as the stream goes on. I gotta remember that I'm mirrored here.
This is awesome. I'm the jump master.
Yep, allergies is... You do sneeze a lot when you have allergies. That's a real fact. No.
Yes.
We're going to Skulltown, bro. We're not going to Boringville.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop about 300 meters out.
Here we go. It's a long drop. Fun.
Alright, if you want to break off and hit the house, I'll get the left side. I mean right side, apologies. I have no idea what this guy's doing. They all just had very different ideas. They're pinging very different things. Ooh, I already feel a little disoriented, which is not a good sign. I'm gonna clear this little area real quick. Hopefully you have anything that's useful like that.
Level 2. Dibs.
You know, I'm pretty happy with the 2 guns I've got. Jesus, that's far away. What's going on over here? You guys got anything fun for me in here? No, that's boring. Fresh shield is nice. I think A helmet's actually pretty good. I've got more heavy ammo than I will ever need. Oh, these guys as well, probably. It's kind of a boring first kill. Reaper, good to see you, man. I haven't watched Gate. I'm familiar with Gate, but I haven't personally seen it.
Charging up my shields.
Yeah, you're not getting any from me.
Mira, light ammo here. New kill leader.
I'm gonna let these guys finish looting.
Heavy ammo here. Half the squads remain. Let's keep winning.
That guy needs light ammo, so... quite a few people to the northeast if you want to go. God, I'm going. It's boring to just sit there and do nothing. I've seen really interesting scenes from Gate, but I'd never really committed to it. Cardio, good to see you.
Enemy spotted. Eat thermite. Reload. I am taking fire, friends. I killed the whole squad.
A little fancy here, aren't I?
Mira, the new kill leader.
There is a new kill leader. New kill leader. Eyes out, boss.
Okay, let's change these. Doing a lot more work with the R301 than I am with the Wingman. Like, typically you'd want the Wingman to be your go-to gun, but
I need light ammo.
I'm not using it nearly as much as I should be. Oh, dude, I'm so on board for the Shield Hero. I'm ready for that, my man. I'm 100% down for some more Shield Hero episodes, but haven't seen them yet.
We're already inside the ring.
Kind of in like a
Wingman here.
death zone, honestly. Just sitting up here is really easy to get flanked. I kind of don't like it, but gonna wait on the Tatos. They seem to be good Tatos. They're cooperative at least. They haven't called me the N-word, so we're doing good. I have to get some actual Wingman hits in here. I'm gonna feel real bad about myself.
Attention, delivering care package.
Incoming care package. I love loot.
If I go up to bridges, there'll be action, so that'll be fun.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 2. Grappling.
I feel like I've become the king of grapples in this game.
Body shield here. Level 2. Light ammo here.
Light ammo here.
Yeah, I could use that. Light ammo here. Save that for me. Gracias.
Definitely gonna go Arcstar first. Desert Punk. I watched like an episode or two of Desert Punk, but it didn't really stick with me. I can't say that I really enjoyed it very much. I know it keeps going and it's kind of cheeky and there's, you know, big boob girls and stuff, but I didn't really take to it, man, for whatever reason. It just wasn't for me.
Barrel stabilizer here. Level 3.
Ooh,
Yeah, I could use that.
yeah. Hmm? Hey guys, they're behind us in the caves.
Ammo here.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's gonna be a big party over here on the other side.
Ah, hit the ejector seat.
Ninja Turtles. Technically an anime still.
Round 2, beginning ring countdown.
Here I go. Fire up.
Bro, what? That's the difference between having that gun and a shotgun. I guess. I just got insta one, like, damn, son. That was 2 shots. 1 dead and 1 execution. These guys don't stand a chance. They have no idea what's happening. Especially not this one. I might get lucky here and spray that. I'm not gonna beat all these people. No.
They were fucking everywhere.
That's a little annoying. I didn't even do that much damage that game. Yikes. I played that bad, guys. I thought I could go in and kind of surprise them. I wanted to get all aggressive and flashy for the stream, but all I ended up doing really was killing myself, so I'm gonna have to do better than that. What the hell's my, like, ultra premium Apex pack? I don't even know. Yeah, I did get pumped right in the face. I would have had 175 total health and I went to 0, which means probably the first guy shot me a time or two, and then I just got dinked real hard. The Wise Man's Grandson. Man, you guys watch so much more anime than I do. You guys are on a whole new level of weeaboo that I can only hope to ascend to. Do give me Fortnite flashbacks. Cardio, Fortnite currently, the meta is all about the tactical shotgun, right? Because it has the highest DPS. The other replacement shotguns are pretty poor, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, the Wingman is double-edged. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's not. I kind of screwed up there trying to change guns. I thought that face-checking that guy with the Wingman twice, and then I'd have time to change guns, because he...
Don't drop us at base, dude. Go Skull Town, please.
Copy that.
I'm just gonna go wherever this guy takes me.
I love this part.
Well, that's fucking great. Glad to see this game isn't fucking happening.
Well, I'm trying to make the best of things over here at the airbase. Did you guys... Oh shit, you didn't come with me.
That guy's gone. I'm circling back around.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
I really want them to come to me. They're fucking not. God dang it.
Attention. First blood.
First blood, and it's not us. Wonderful.
I have to run around with my gun out like this or I'll just die. I've got, like, really good guns. Not a lot of good armor, so...
Heavy ammo here.
Attention. There is a new kill leader.
Watch out for the new kill leader, friend.
Enemy down.
Took out an enemy.
Not bad.
Bro, did you just wipe the whole squad?
Bro, I ain't here to fuck around.
Clearly not. Do you have any shield cells? I need to heal this armor that you dropped.
Yeah.
Giving my
Thank you, my friend. This mic's actually a little loud. That was a whole big fat nothing burger, that right there. Shot.
Been down.
Couple down. Well, sorry about that. They dropped a portal mid-air and all flooded on me. I've never seen that before. Well, you played great. Good luck tonight. He already quit.
Heavy ammo here.
I feel bad. Feel a little bad about that. I wish I could have contributed. Usually I contribute really well, but every time there was a fight there, that guy was just on... Firstly, he was just on top of murdering everybody. And secondly, you know what? I'll actually play with this random person for now, until Niku shows up. I will give him some support. Or, more accurately... I will not, because my game will not let me load into anything, which is fantastic. And I may not actually be able to sign in, period, which kind of blows me up. Okay. Did Apex Legends just go down? You're dumb. Ah, that's a fun tweet. That's a fun tweet. Guys, is Apex down in my chat? I might have to swap over to something else soon if Apex is down, because that's gonna suck. I can't sign in. Down detector Apex Legends. What do we got? Apex Legends down detector page. I think the down detector page is about to be down. Okay, well, I've only got a few minutes. I've got a few minutes here. You guys let me know what exactly is happening. I'm just gonna... We're gonna exit to desktop real quick. I'll do a itchy nose complete reboot of the game, and hopefully that fixes everything. Where's Boomy the hairy Houdini dog? What the hell? Might be just my game. Boomy is taking a nap right now, is what he's doing in this task. Okay. I had to Control-Alt-Delete it. That's not a good sign. It's really not. Let me reboot Apex. Down detector isn't really showing me anything. I guess it was just my game. Seems to be working fine now. What should we do about the opioid crisis in America? Well, we have to fundamentally restructure our healthcare system and our prescription system and insurance system, and we need accountability for primarily pharmaceutical companies that do questionable donations to doctors and a lot of things like that. So there's about a dozen things we could do. For me, I think the important one is making sure that executives get charged. That's important. People that people that are in charge of massive companies and they use their position to try to sell more addictive meds knowing that they're addicted. It's unacceptable.
I'll find you if you let it.
Break a leg. Mine made of steel.
Yeah, party general chat on the Discord is lit right now. By the way, do me a favor, go to Twitter, find my most recent tweet, and just say some really hateful stuff to that guy. He's got a very special brand of dumb. It only works, can only be helped with blunt force. What do you think of Trump taking $1.5 billion from the Pentagon for our border security? I strongly disagree with the whole border wall thing. But if it's within his constitutional mandate, I guess I'll just have to be fine with it whether I really like or agree with it or not. Besides, I think the Pentagon's got plenty to spare. That is an organization that's not going broke anytime soon. Megan Doodlehead, good to see you. If they can spend $1.5 billion on a single airplane or something, they can do something for our border. And I feel a little bad because, like, our border isn't very secure in the traditional sense. We do have border problems, but building a comically large wall isn't a solution to them at all.
First blood on the enemy.
What's this? I don't need that. So I've pretty much got 2 amazing weapons, so I don't think I'll be using anything else. Coming, man. I'm on my way.
I'm just letting you know. I'm just trying to, you know.
Oh shit, I'm not the robot.
People over there. Hit one directly. Down one of them. I'm gonna push that.
Alright. Yeah, I'm pushing with you, man. Let's do it.
Double shield out, dude. Right here. Got it.
Full armor, kids.
Play your life.
I'm down. We actually got heat.
1 second, we got this.
Someone else is over there.
Pretty good.
Took it a lot this time. This won't hurt. Hold on.
Thank you for the save. I'm gonna go hide like a little girl.
Yeah, dude. You can loot that bloodhound. He's in that building there.
Nap time's over.
Actually, need light if you find it.
Need a light ammo here. I am taking fire, friend. I am down. Using this. Come on, come on, come on. New kill leader.
All the health
Alright, he's got a
regen on this
long
guy.
gun wingman on him. Close right here in that building where we. Broken shield on the first dude. Oh, they probably got back up. Damn it.
Reloading. Say adios to the tires. Charging shields. Come on, come on. Reloading.
Fuck, I keep doing that.
Recharging my shields.
Just realized we lost our teammate.
Yeah, it's okay. He wasn't doing anything anyway. I'm a Pathfinder main, so this is constantly screwing me up because I keep trying to hook
Okay.
things.
Dude, honestly, your name I saw Drifter Actual. I'm like, ah, that's familiar as fuck.
That's just some nerd you shouldn't listen to. Don't worry about that guy.
Oh yeah, okay.
Gotta hop up.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go. Let's go get them.
Let's explore this way.
I might go back and get a Havoc now they got a turbocharger.
Yeah, there's one somewhere.
I know where it's at, but we'll go fight first.
Alright, yeah. Here you go. Devotion, 2 of them. Here's some energy. I have an R301 one clip and a Peacekeeper, so.
Bro, I got a Spitfire and a freaking Devotion turbocharged.
Oh, guy over there, a different team, I'm guessing.
1 minute, ring's not far.
Maybe not. He's running to this
Let's go
house.
this way. Ring's not far. Reloading. Down another.
Downstairs.
Whole squad ate my dust.
Shit.
Let's do that again.
Good kill.
Hell yeah. Half the squads are toast. Reloading. Rings around the corner, and we got.
We're getting heals and everything.
These guys have optics?
Nothing good, actually. Like,
10
I'm
seconds
still
to
rocking
Close
barebone.
at least.
Oh, fuck, I'm just gonna make it.
Warning. Boost movement in progress.
Rings coming in.
Alright, there's a lifeline package, 60.
This guy knows what's up. He's good. I'm just gonna follow you so I can talk to my chat. You just take me to kill people.
Oh, okay, okay. I'll just go back to that balloon then. Alright. I was just gonna try and play around you, but...
Nah, I'm like, I've had a long day, and I'm just kind of potatoing around at the moment, and
Oh, yeah.
kind of talking to my stream chat, so I'm
Just
playing like
chilling.
straight Garbo and not paying any attention.
I get it.
This
That
guy's
was me
legit.
yesterday.
Care package.
Yeah, he was 2 feet from the respawn bacon and left. People do that all the time. That's just natural, dude. Yeah, that's just kind of what they do. Existed Chair, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. I think our hosting has just now started, which is nice. I will continue to enjoy that hosting throughout the evening with my double LMG gameplay. Bro, I've got dual LMGs here. I've got ammo for
Havoc
days.
Havoc here.
You know, I prefer the Devotion over the Havoc.
Understandable. Flip size. Yeah.
More damage too.
Oh, right here.
Hostile over there.
Your jump pad. All 3. I don't even think they noticed us. Yeah, it looks like scrubs. Nice, good.
Frag out. Grenade out.
Let me shield him.
Thermite grenade.
Shield another. I'm pushing.
Charging shields.
Broken shield. Octane. And octane.
Yeah. Need to recharge my shield. Got the whole squad.
Reloading.
Oh, I'm your new kill leader. Reloading.
Oh, nice. Shoot. Oh, I'm lagging. Fuck.
Going to explore here.
Yeah.
Never mind. Medkit here.
Round 2. Beginning ring
Alright.
countdown.
I dropped my med kit for you right here. Sounds too good. I'm gonna push to the circle.
Attention. Supply ship inbound.
Healing.
I just stopped to meticulously loot all that stuff. That team pretty much had all the things that I need, so I'm pretty happy
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah, it worked out. They're really bad too.
I'm not sure if they were bad or just overwhelmed. I hit all 3 of them with grenades almost instantly.
Yeah. Oh, found one. This guy just, I don't know if you do it.
Dream
Yeah,
and
he's coming back up.
Siren.
He's on way up.
He's on top. He's on top.
Oh, you know, I forgot it wasn't Pathfinder. I'll climb up.
That was you.
Yeah,
I think he's on the roof, man.
Yeah, I think so too. I was gonna try and Pathfinder get up there, but I just, you know, couldn't figure out.
God damn it.
It's a rough day. Alright, he's just gonna hide up there. One here?
He just dropped off. I popped him pretty good.
Alright.
We've got company.
Coming with you.
Go faster. Whole squad ate my dust. Let's do that again.
Good kill.
Energy ammo.
Squad's room. Energy ammo here.
Thank you so much. R301 if you want it. Seeing the rocking that still.
No, dude, I'm pretty stacked here. I'm pretty happy. Only thing I need is maybe another Arc Star. I'm like
Alright,
really
fine,
grenade
Rona.
low, but I've got like 500 rounds of LMG ammo.
Hey, the ship looks semi-unlooted. There's actually quite a bit of shit up here.
Medkit here.
When I get a turbocharger, I am
Yeah.
hell on earth. I got a front slight. That's nice. Hey, Sid13. Dude, good to see you.
Arc Star here.
Alright, I haven't heard anything. There we go.
I could use that.
Was that it, you?
Right over there.
I think so. Alright, I got 2.
Can you ping that again? I didn't actually see
Enemy
it.
over there.
They're moving. I just had a zipline go up. They're going to the roof up there. They're trying to go above us, yep. They're throwing a rocket.
Got it.
Almost wish I could shoot. I'm just waiting for the third team. to
I
come up.
totally get that it's weenie shit, but I really don't want to push these guys because the positional advantage is
Oh yeah,
bad.
it's ridiculous for them. They clearly don't have the aim advantage, but
I'm gonna have to worry about people coming up behind us. That would be my big
Yeah.
threat. Somebody coming
That's
up
what
on the
I'm
boat.
right here.
Yep.
Need to recharge my shields.
Charging on my shields.
Got one of them down.
Yeah, oh, broke my shield. Other team's pushing.
Recharging my shield.
If you want, we can back up and let them fight.
Yeah, where do you want to back to? No, they're still up there. They're not
I
pushing.
say go to the hill, like go to the northeast or east. I think that's the portal if we want. Oh, I'm
That robot's super weak. He's running. You have one more guy trying to wingman you.
Healing up.
Just live. Don't worry about me. I'm getting executed. To hell with me. You just live and win this game. Whole stream's gonna watch you, buddy.
Dude, I'll respawn your ass, motherfucker.
Nah, dude, it's chaos over there. They were waiting for us right there at the end of that zip line. That kind of sucked. Thank you for following on the stream. King Savage, Wally World, Chapel Boys, Warrior Roman, 18 Prime Assassin, Crazy Grandma says hello. Well, hello to you too, Crazy Grandma. Welcome aboard. This guy's taking huge L's. I hope that my random teammate can do it. There's still 3 squads up. They have a squad that's really not so great overall. It's holding on top of the building, if I believe correctly. Oh god, what a goofy spot he's in. Look at this man go, be hopping and everything. Applebee's, Unchained, Bowman, good to see ya. Draconian, Lamka. Am I the Drifter from Reddit? The fuck is this? Yeah, I'm Drifter from Reddit. I guess I'm from Reddit. That's okay. I'll be the Reddit Drifter. I think the Drifter from YouTube is what people usually say. Hello, Jessica. Can I have a kiss?
Now we wait.
Draconian, thank you for the sub. Or the resub, I should say. I know you've been subbed on various platforms for 800 years. Bro, can you get any more no-regs?
I'm just fucking. Yeah, it was happening.
You know you got like 3 no-reg hits in a row, right?
I did. I'm just
Yeah, you
fucking going.
Here, invite me at the end of this game. We'll party up if you want.
Alright. I'm getting shaky, man.
Saving Flows, thank you for the follow.
Good game,
Sugar
man.
Jones and Lil Joke. Good to see you guys. Look at how close we were right there. That was a good-ass game. That was a really good game. I'm satisfied with that. I can't complain about that. Alright, there's one other thing we gotta do is gotta get you in Discord so that your voice doesn't sound like it's coming through 2 Pepsi cans and a string.
I'm not gonna. I do.
Just join there and go to like general chat or music or something and I'll pull you in. Dreamin' Cyrus, thank you for the subscription as well. Thank you, Savin' Flows, Iceman, Sensed Texas. Draconian dude, I'm sorry I killed Clan Wars. Reaper, if you want to come play, you are welcome to play. You can just join me. You can literally just join me and you can come into the room or whatever, it's fine. Deadpool, Vrez, Sergati, Riot Wolf. Good to see you all tonight. Reaper's in the AFK channel, so I'll pull him in.
Oh.
Did you manage to make it to the Discord yet, my man? I don't know what he's doing. Black Mamba is here. Looks like a lot of people have been talking shit to this guy, so that's perfect. Ha! He deleted his tweet. Oh man, I'm gonna whatever. Are you Zigulation? Yeah, you're Zigulation. Let's do this. Let's ready up. I'm ready. Reaper, how's everything going for you tonight? And Zigulation, just so you know, your mic's muted.
Alright, hello?
Yep. Sorry.
No worries.
Sorry, I was switching over to push to talk.
Ah, good.
I have people over and they're being loud.
Same.
Yeah, last time it sounded like you were hosting Family Feuds from inside of a NASCAR event.
That's accurate.
Alright, you know what? I'm actually not going to play Pathfinder. It's going to be that one, I guess. I was going to choose Bloodhound, but I was too late.
I thought you picked Caustic and I felt bad for you.
Hey, nothing wrong with Caustic. Riot Wolf, good to see you. Oh man, I'm glad you like my shirt. It's premium 80s Turtles, man. Let's do some shirt show off. This is the 1980s Ninja Turtles, bro. This ain't no peasant Turtles here. We're going back in time for that.
Mood for me because my hair does that when I try and go back. Does that stringy, spiky thing in the back. So annoying.
Alright, looks like you get to take us home somewhere.
Alright, let's see.
Take
This is my least favorite side of the map. Let's go wetlands.
Hey.
Dropping in, hang on.
It's actually not too bad of a location.
I'm gonna go to the little peasant house down here.
Alright.
Catch you guys in a minute.
Yeah.
More likely going to catch a bullet in the back of your brain. At least from the luck I've seen on your stream tonight with how these kids are playing.
Don't worry, it's me. It's not my fault.
Speaking of bullets and brain pounds,
Going?
one down. There's probably his other squad boys.
Oh, they're fighting.
You got one
Yep.
right by my ping going in this building.
Everyone's on the roof here.
Come and help you guys out now that I've got firearms.
Alright, there's like 4 down people here. Is that your castle trap out there?
Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that's me.
Right outside this door. Pro shield broken. We're not talking game. Thank you.
You having fun out here? Anybody else that we need to kill?
There's one outside this door.
She is hurting. Done.
Yep.
Alright, I need something other than this. Okay, I'll take a B2020.
Okay. Well, good fight, I guess.
Would anyone like a blue barrel stabilizer?
I'm good. I already found a purple.
I mean, I'll take one in a moment. Really in the mood, a big mood for a select fire for my prowler that has a purple mag.
I have a select fire.
Oh, sick. Like in your inventory or just around you?
No, I have it. It's in my pocket.
so I'm
okay.
onto it.
Let me
Down in
stick
there
my
and
hands
get
in
it.
your pants and pull out a nice, long, smooth select fire. There we go. Oh, God.
Guys, this is getting too real.
Oh, we have not even approached real. We are
Kevin,
still
what's
in
up?
some Dolly level dreamscape.
I was waiting for the response, and I'm happy with it. Found another select fire.
Got a hot here.
I don't need your peasant select fire.
Dude, hurts my
I do.
feelings.
I like that prowler.
There's a ton of stuff we haven't looted to the east I'm going to check out, because I think one of you guys could probably use a blue armor. Reaper could.
Hey,
Yeah.
you're always so considerate.
Well, you know, because I don't have any actual skills at video games, I just know that what I have to do to win is just have better loot than the other team, and make sure that my team is, like, over-looted so that we can just win by attrition. It doesn't really take any skill.
Turbocharger.
Ooh, found you a blue shield and a
Alright,
purple.
I know you're fucking with me, but that is like too real.
Level 2.
Do you guys want a turbocharger?
Gotta hop up here.
Ooh, I want that.
Some good.
Yeah, I could use that.
Why would I need a turbocharger? The energy weapons are garbage.
They're not terrible.
Okay.
Found myself an R99. Good day. Need
Ultimate.
eight
Bro,
on
the
it.
energy weapons rip butts when you have a turbocharger.
Yeah. I agree.
I know, I just wanted to trigger you.
They hurt.
Well, you got it. I was super triggered. Soulless Rex, Sweet Man Twins. Thank you all for the follows
Have
here.
been Ben Shapiro.
Couldn't even handle it.
Squads remain.
Bro, Snowflake got owned. Compilation. That was super funny. Recently, when Ben did that BBC interview, and he got butchered. He even
Oh,
even
yeah.
went on Twitter and he was like, "Now I know what it's like to be on the other side."
Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun.
45 left.
Right, let's get in. Captain Chaos, good to see you, and Soulless Rex, man. I'm doing well overall. Yeah, super triggered. This is the triggering stream. This is where we all get triggered 24/7, and we trigger our triggers until we're triggered out of control. I'm going to slow down on saying the word triggered, because I was about to start a rhyming session that I know is going to lead to very dark, ban-worthy places, because I say stupid things when I am not thinking.
10 seconds. The ring's close.
Hey, broadcast name, good to see you. I see no signs of intelligent life.
Yeah, I was already here, so that makes sense.
I was about to make that
Gotta
joke,
hop
but
up
you
here.
stole it.
Turbocharger.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Peacekeeper here.
Somebody just hit my gas, so they're behind us.
That's good to know. In behind. They're not that far, at least. Another input.
How far behind?
Back where we killed those guys, and where we.
I'm gonna guess that care package is theirs.
Extended light mag here. Level 2.
Oh, do you want to just run back out there and shoot at him?
That's my thought.
Same.
Usual thought process. So.
They'll be moving towards us.
Vision, right there.
Close on me. Right in front of me.
Throw an arc star.
This guy is weak. He doesn't even have any good health.
Purple shield.
There's a devotion boy over on the side.
Fucking
Very weak again.
Apologies.
Blind is broken. It's broken. Lifeline shield.
There's a hole in the
Can't
squad.
sprint for some reason.
I can't hear bullets.
I can't find love.
Dude, who can?
What is love? Baby, don't.
No more. Here.
I feel like I did nothing in that fight and feels okay.
Recharging my shields.
You know what? I just want you to know that I believed in you all fight long.
Dude, I didn't.
All fight
Glad
long.
someone did.
All fight.
Mira, body shields here. Level 3.
I found some actual shield batteries. Fuck yeah.
Need to recharge my shields.
That's fine. Oh, I'm gonna get in before I take a bunch of unnecessary storm damage, because...
Recharging my shields.
Call of Duty Ghosts 2? We hope not, guys. If it's
I
Call of
hope
Duty
so.
Ghosts 2, I think I'm just gonna sell my console and never use it again.
I like the story.
I've heard so many opinions about that game, and they're all mixed. Like,
I think it's like this sort of, what's the right word? Rose-colored glasses. You know, when Ghost was out, everybody hated Call of Duty Ghosts. Like, they were not fans in any capacity. But now that we've had a little time and a little space, they look back with nostalgia on the good times that they had, and they kind of only remember the good things, which people do that.
Oh, I remember that game. You got melted super fast. That was the fucking worst part. Not to mention the damn IED.
So the melting didn't really bother me. It felt a little bit more like Counter-Strike, but the IEDs were brutal.
I did enjoy the style of weaponry though, like the revolver shotgun. I believe it was the MS-255, something like that. Whatever they called it. It was very neat. I enjoy neat gun designs, not just copy and paste. Oh look, here's a prowler like in Apex Legends. That's just a copy of a Phenom.
The Infinity Ward team has done well with gun design, even in Infinite Warfare, which I didn't really like, but the guns were good.
Yeah, let's fight this and then we'll keep ripping on COD.
close right.
Yeah,
Love these no
try to
wrecks.
run.
Shit.
Good, clean up.
Say adios to an entire squad.
Feels good to have actual teammates.
Doesn't it? You don't have anybody screaming,
teammate,
calling you
I
the
thought it was
N-word,
a
or,
liability.
like...
Yeah. Feels good. I'm gonna grab this R301 actually. Feels good.
Need a bigger backpack, man. I'm running out of goodies to carry. Ow, ow, ow. I'm taking a break. You guys have a little fun there.
Back up and if you need.
Well, they ain't coming forward. That's
And brought back up. Shield.
Recharge my shields.
ooh, I'm very low.
Alright, I'm gonna heal quick and I'm gonna push.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit a Phoenix real quick. Y'all have fun.
Throw an arc star.
Enemy taken out.
This guy broke shield, hit 100.
Full squad down.
Wrecked.
Recharging my shields.
45
Actually wrecked is what happened to that guy.
You have to be pretty bad at this game to die to Caustic.
There's another Phoenix here. For whoever popped one, you get one back.
Hey,
Good.
Need Need to recharge my shields.
Oh, thank God, the bigger backpack. Now, I can go get some more ammunition off, I think, this body. Perfect.
Watch out from above you guys.
I agree, kind of scares me a little bit. You guys just want to get out of this little choke point of death, because I'm not super confident in my ability to defend that till the end of the game.
Yeah, that place is only fun if, you know, you revive someone. Open care package.
Care package over there.
Cheesy Dorito, thank you for the sub, I appreciate it. Follow, I should say. Dashed Shelf, good to see you too. Sonic Ninja, welcome aboard. Yeah, listen to Neutrosity, chase your dreams, guys. Don't let your memes become dreams. I mean, don't let your dreams become memes. Don't listen to me. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm so freaking tired tonight.
Delivering care package.
Care package coming in.
Wish I was thick IRL. Then maybe I could find love.
Run that by me again?
I said I wish I was thick so I could find a nice bear daddy to take care of me and cuddle me.
Oh man, he'd clap those cheeks so hard.
Like we clapping these kids tonight. Let's do it.
We're taking some L's tonight, but I haven't got a win yet tonight.
Oh, this is the win right here. It's one more squad.
Setting a portal.
It's about to be GG easy, no reach.
Taking the portal, taking the portal. Oh god, it's so scary.
Oh, you just got it.
What are your thoughts on Bernie Sanders? That's really complicated. Dude, pizza seems legit. You just come in with the hardest questions.
But pizza does seem legit. Give him that.
They're flying over to market.
Closer.
Closer.
Yeah, he's like right here.
Okay. Yep, he just went around the corner. He is going into the market.
Finally got
Coming
ourselves.
up.
I have a
Bounce
launch
on the
pad if
roof.
you guys want to get on top.
Yes, do it.
Okay, yeah, he's solo.
If
looks
we
like.
get up, I can gas it up.
There's
They're
more.
behind me?
There's a whole team this way.
Yeah, that's all team.
Gold armor guy has his gold armor broken. I'm lit.
Yep, I hit him 11 after that. Yeah, he loves.
Come on. Shields are recharging.
He's got a decent aim on his slipper too.
Oh my god, I can't hit bullets.
Recharging
Yeah.
my shield.
Independent variable added. Independent variable added.
I'm gonna try and watch behind us.
Right on the left.
That guy 21 right here.
How many have you guys seen so far?
Where are you shooting at two? There's a third one under
Yeah,
it.
there's one right here, one right here. They're all three there.
Are we getting
Broke
aggressive?
one armor.
I was gonna try and push around to the right.
Watch
Okay.
the balloon. They're gonna use the balloon to get to us.
Yep.
If you want, we can go inside one of these buildings. We can gas it up.
Down. You can take these buildings up here and probably be in a good position.
Charging up my shields.
Yep. Oh, I'm taking L's.
Yeah, hang on, guys. I'm gonna have to reposition here.
You're good. Oh no, if it ripped on the line. Down on the line.
Guy right on top of me.
That's healing right now.
Guy on top of you got his butt ripped by for about 70 damage. That's not ours, so we can't really fucks
Where's
with
he?
that.
Yeah, I
He's up
downed
top.
one.
There's one dude like up here.
Yeah, I can't see him.
I got him.
Yeah, he's shooting. Gas him out.
Okay, I'm gonna focus the guy near the.
I'm hitting him with gas. He's gonna come down.
He did
He's down.
exactly
He's down on you.
that.
Big.
Okay.
Ziggy, you got a guy coming in behind you.
Yep. Broke shield. Got him. Healing.
Good job.
I'm throwing thermites.
Patching myself up.
Not what I want to do.
Reloading.
I'm medding inside.
There's
Hold on.
both in front of me. One's outside by the truck, and one's second story.
Reloading.
30 seconds. Throwing thermite. Thermite.
Throwing random thermites.
Finish that last one.
I'm gonna get in and start gassing.
Give me a sec.
Placing gas trap. Placing gas trap.
On top, on the very tippy top of the roof.
I can't.
Oh, I'm about to go down. I broke his shields, but I'm hurting bad.
Yeah, pushing behind you. You're good. Shielding push.
Robo on me, mega weak, no shield.
I know I'm coming.
He jumped out the back by using.
Rip as fuck.
Whoa.
Someone said he got inside.
Got him down.
Clean him up, clean him up.
Got one more on me. Like,
And that's
good
the win.
game.
I thought they were just like, alright, either shield or rush. I had to do it.
Excellent.
Yeah, do it to him.
Felt like a bland game overall for me, but it worked
You
out.
are the Apex champions.
Believe in the big boy.
Oh yeah. Big
That's a
boy
good
do
game.
work. Oh yeah, pretty even too.
Did I identify as helping?
Nah, you did good. If we won, that
Those
means you did
traps-
good.
Yeah, those traps definitely helped.
You worried too much about
Damage.
the Big Mac.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Be right back.
Yeah, my chat says remind him that said he was taking L's that whole time.
I took all the L's, so you didn't have to.
Well, thank you, dude. You know, I could almost like write a biography called A Series of L's, so it's very nice to see other people get them instead of me. Wolf Emperor says, "Are you have big nipple, dude? I've got huge nipples. You'd love them." And thank you for the compliments, Vivega. Appreciate it. Guys, in my chat, I'm gonna give you guys a little linkety link to click, and interacting with this tweet can change my evening, so you guys have fun with that one. Problem with Bernie is that he only appeals to the younger generations, and they will never go out and vote. I agree. That's why it's a general Democratic Party strategy to pump up the vote for the youth and youth voting campaigns, because voting rates by age, like most people don't start voting until they're 50. Like voting rates by, let me just find a graph real quick right here. Age and voter turnout. Okay, actually not, yeah. So if you're looking at presidential elections, young people, about 40 to 50% of them vote, whereas older, technically elderly people, older than 60, we're looking at 80 to 85%. And when you're looking at midterms, the skew is even bigger. So it's almost double. There's almost twice as many old people voting as young. So it's really the only way for a candidate that appeals to young people to win is for them to massively drum up the youth vote. And the problem with this in our modern society, and this would have been fine in the past, you vote for older, wiser people, but the problem is now the whole world is changing so incredibly fast with technology and everything. Ya boy Pizza, thank you for the subscription, dude. Appreciate it. Appreciate all the support here on Mixer. Very glad to have it. Yeah, but the world is changing so fast. Old people can't keep up. Like, even Joe Biden's like, hey, what's their website number? And he like tried to dial it on his phone, and you see people misunderstanding how social media works, or what did they do? They interviewed Mark Zuckerberg in Congress, questioned him, and very few people even knew how to give a proper answer. They just kind of were like, Zuckerberg, why is it that when my grandbaby posts on Facebook, she gets more likes than me? I don't understand it. So it's kind of scary. And when you run into needing, Ozzy, are you about to shit on my floor? You better not. Legislation dealing with a technological issue or globalism or something like that.
Introducing your champion.
The old people are living in a different world still. Like they're still in 1980. Brahm Sensei, good to see you. These people are still buying music CDs.
Where are we going?
Dude, you're the draw master. I don't care where we go. Take me where there's lots of dudes to beat off with my fist.
How else are you gonna beat him off? Come on,
Oh
bro.
man, I love fisting dudes. This is gonna be great.
I know, man. You got like a PhD in that.
A PhD in FIST. ING. Do you FEE feel me?
I like this side over here. I like landing this little building. Some goodies. And Neutrosity, yeah, I do see you. There's people that don't want to pay taxes.
I got guys on me. And no gun.
Well, we gotta change one of those.
Yeah, they're in the building directing us.
I got 2 Havocs,
There's a
so
few
that's
of them.
great.
I haven't
Hiding, I
opened
don't
yet.
think they know I'm here yet.
I'm just running.
Yeah, we're bad split up, so good luck, guys. You all have
We'll be
fun.
fine, I believe.
First blood.
First blood.
Round 1. Beginning.
Okay, still rocking the P2020. I'm a peacekeeper. Good day.
I just walked into a person, I didn't hear a single footstep, and I'm dead because he had a devotion.
Nice.
Alright, you guys, man, he's gonna have a lot of energy ammo on me. Guys in my chat, did you hear a footstep or anything? I heard absolutely nothing. Not even a peep out of that man.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened to me the other night with the raid.
That was rough. Who are we gonna spectate on? I'm just gonna pop back and forth. I'm gonna mute and talk to the chat. Harambus says, hell yeah. Yeah, it was a rough start, dude. I never heard anything. Comey Busta, Mep3, Joker Blink. Thank you guys for the follows tonight. What's Zigulation doing here? Oh, he snuck my banner. He's going to res me. Look at this guy. You found him. Have fun.
Yeah,
All
me
right,
last
Reaper,
week.
your turn.
Alright, guess I gotta
Holding my
close.
body. It's just sitting there right now. Still sitting there.
You can go to his body. You got this. I believe in you. P2020 is worse than the Mozambique. Change my mind. The P2020 is a little more forgiving than the Mozambique.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Bro, this guy is individually 1v1 guys so hard.
Yo,
Guys, we just lost to the main character of his own anime, who just came in and 1v1'd all 3 captains. That happens though, guys. Not every game's a banger like the last one. You know, sometimes it comes and goes in extremes.
watching
And
this
that's
guy, and
okay.
his connection is fucky right now.
I just played
That's
bad,
good.
so I can't blame anything other than that.
Oh, I'm gonna blame the drop. That was...
I'm gonna blame myself.
Let's see. We have a Nani in the chat. Much rather use a Re 45. Me too. I like the gun. Yeah, dude. Sometimes you do just get murdered. That happens. If only this game had some new content.
If only this game ever planned to have content. I feel like this game was somebody's side project at Respawn, and they were like, hey, that's got enough stuff, we'll throw it out there for free.
Yeah, Dreamin', sometimes I use words like that. I've heard conflicting stories. So I've heard people in the gaming industry say that they alpha and beta tested this game for a year and a half, and the different versions had mechs, titans, or they had wall running and all sorts of other stuff. And then I've heard other people say that Respawn didn't really want to make Apex Legends and EA forced them to. And Respawn's like, this is our passion project. We were so enthralled with PUBG, we had to do our own take on it. And then other people are like, yeah, EA was pissed at them for Titanfall 2, so they forced them to make another game as fast as they can.
This is your champion.
I guarantee that it was Respawn working on Titanfall 3. Then EA looked at it and said, wait, you haven't gotten us our money yet. Give me money, I want money. So they had to quickly divert all resources into this, or EA was going to shut it down.
Pizza, I agree with you 100%.
They wanted a kickback from their fucking devs.
I agree too, and I think that the initial hype launch of this was so successful that they hit their EA mandated metrics or whatever, and then they were just like, okay, we can do whatever we want, back to our Star Wars game. And the fans are like, hey, we've got this super hype game that can take down Fortnite and it plays really well. And Respawn's like, yeah, but we just don't really care. You guys have fun. See you later.
Yeah, that Star Wars game, can we just talk about the wall running in the trailer? That game is literally just, I'm not going to be surprised if it turns out assets from that were in Titanfall.
First blood.
Well,
They just diverted the entirety of Titanfall 3 into a Star Wars game instead.
that wouldn't surprise me either.
I mean, it makes sense to recycle your assets from this and making brand new assets instead.
Plus, Star Wars is such a huge brand.
It's
Some
a huge
people are
brand,
kind of
but
popping
not
off
necessarily a good
to my
brand.
north.
Yeah, it's just huge. Everyone knows it.
There's a whole big fight going on in the whatever this other area
I
is
will be
called.
over there to you in a moment, my son. Please wait.
Attention.
It's a nice backpack here.
Gotta hop up here.
Precision choke.
Now I just need the shotgun to go with that.
Energy ammo here.
I don't even know if anybody's carrying that.
Devotion here.
Sure, I'll run the triple take.
Triple take is beautiful. I'm not
I've got a blue light over here. I can't...
Extended light mag here.
take it.
Level 2.
You guys want to push straight across to the whatever the hell this other place is and murder some kids?
Run off? Yeah, I'm down.
Yeah,
Well, hold on, because we're down here.
I know. I'm not pushing in that hard. I'm not Niku. I can't. I'm not gonna go all balls to the wall over. I'm mostly
Well, I believe you
scouting.
can if pressured, because adrenaline's a hell of a drug. But yeah, I just want you to be safe and protected.
I just want you to feel loved, okay?
Basically, yeah. And I want that love to occur in close proximity to me.
You know, all different, but alright.
So here's the shotgun that you can use for that choke I found.
The choke is on my triple take, so no go.
Gotta hop
Well, I
up
can't
here.
use the choke. I'll
There's
use-
another choke.
Alright, I'll use the both. Both.
Apex Legends devs secretly have a choking fetish. Changed my mind.
Why?
Body shield here. Level 1.
Kind of surprised that I haven't seen more friends here yet.
Yeah. They just seem pretty antisocial.
All right, I thought like we were gonna hang out and have a good time, but now I'm not even getting invited to the party, and it's kind of depressing.
Insert why can't we be friends here. .exe.
I found some death
BitTorrent
crates
file.
by me. Hold up.
Hmm?
Found death crates.
That's good.
I would assume they'd head for pit then.
I don't know, the crates outside are unopened.
I think I
Horde
hear them
ammo.
moving, actually.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
I could see it.
Extended light mag here. Level 2.
Yeah, nothing's open at the respawn beacon here.
This is
I'm
getting a
gonna
little
go-
weird. I'm kind of getting sketched out by this.
One sec. I'm just gonna...
Punching the tunnel. Phasing.
Yeah, this sketch level is reaching critical.
Portal placed.
Unloaded over here, it looks like.
I'm gonna go check these
Drift.
little scraps
Alright.
way out here.
Random question, but when you run the Hemlock, do you single fire or do you burst?
Single.
I single. I used to burst, and I had really good luck with the burst, but overall I do think single fire is better.
Fair enough. It's just a shame because burst weaponry is supposed to be fun, but then games nowadays make it garbage.
I think burst is always kind of tricky, unless it's like COD. Now, the burst guns in COD are kind of crazy usually.
Black Ops 2, SWAT 556.
Nah, M8, dude. M8 would just
Oh
shred.
god. I forgot that existed.
Extended
The M8A1.
Level
It
3.
hurts feelings.
It hurts feelings, bones, and everything in between, including your grandma.
I remember Black Ops. Okay, I'm kind of confused.
Got one of those
I'm
guys.
always confused. Also, do you require light ammo or shotgun? I have both and need knife.
That's what I use both of.
Oh, my chat has just exploded into a lot of politics tonight. That's okay by me.
Hey, good politics.
Keeps it fun.
Yeah, also, what were you saying about Bernie? I came back halfway through.
There's just people asking me a lot of questions about Bernie, and generally I like Bernie. He's not flawless by any measure. I can say that I like his character and what he stands for, with one exception. And this is an idea that J-Hub planted in my head, but in the 2016 election, it was pretty clear that Hillary Clinton was using her influence to, let's say, alter the outcome of the Democratic primaries, and Bernie just like bent over and took the L and didn't really fight back, didn't really challenge legitimacy or anything, so that's not a good look.
I think his like thought on it, or his reasoning, was that he needed to get his base to get in favor of Clinton as quickly as possible, or else Trump was going to happen, and Trump happened anyway.
That's true, and that's what a lot of politicians do. It's kind of the smart choice in a lot of ways, but it wasn't a very Oh, they're right below you, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I just,
Throwing Arc Star.
Here,
Throwing
hold
Arc
those, sir.
Must go faster.
I am almost there.
Got a guy trying to re-hop you. Not today, buddy.
Yeah, not at all today.
Attention.
I killed the kill leader. Oh, I took down a TTV boy. Is this all of them?
We took out the
Yeah,
kill leader.
I literally.
Hey.
That's why I was so quiet, because I'm just like, alright, I'm gonna let him
Always
talk.
good when you kill a streamer.
Pushing on us? Right here.
Yep.
Bro, almost finished.
Okay, I now fully understand what we mean by single player.
Oh, that guy's
Watch for the last one. Might be under. He's
Down
under.
below.
He's knocked as well. There's 2 squads. What?
I'm guessing the guy's what's it called? Gold Shield, one of them. Probably that Octane.
Yeah, he's under me. I'm gonna go check him.
Enemy. That's how you do it.
Yeah, Octane. Another squad coming at me.
I got that.
Can't see anything. You go back up south.
Can't move.
Bro, there's so much crap happening here.
Overwatch ult.exe stopped working.
I'm about to be out of ammo. I'm about to have to loot a body just to get some bullets.
What do you need?
Heavy or light?
There's light up here.
I think our man just lagged out, which is really bad.
Just lagging harder.
I'm shielding up here, and then I'll be back in. One's up here with me.
I'm taking a lot of L's right now.
Oh, make that too. I will join you with the L's. I somehow hit my first volley, but then didn't hit the last.
I literally have to run. I can't do anything right now.
As soon as I...
Pathfinder's up here.
I know, there's tons of people, lots of places.
Yeah, just get out. We took enough L's for you, me, and for... Wow, he just styled on me. He jumped over me with the shotgun to avoid my shield.
My big problem now is I don't have ammo.
New kill leader appointed.
That was a great start.
Fuck.
That was a good fight until we got vultured. But that's the nature of Battle Royale. If you can come in and third party somebody, all the better, because you don't have to do any actual work.
Alright, I'm gonna take the longest possible route around and try to get you guys back. This is gonna be really unlikely that I make it.
Nah, I believe in you.
Alright, I'm gonna be right back.
Boy, it's gonna be close as fudge. Shoot. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get Reaper. Maybe if I hit this coat just right. Oh god.
Wait, how did I go down before he did?
For me. Because I
Yeah.
was lagging and they couldn't hit me.
No, I mean, you went down before I did. How come you didn't see
I don't know.
me?
That stinks.
That was strange.
I'm really mad at the end of that game, I'm not gonna lie. Just me lagging.
Yeah, there was some salt.
Definitely.
I felt like I had good aim that round too.
Yeah, I was doing good until the end.
Half-Blind Prophet, I strongly disagree about turning our country around for the better under our current leadership. I would say that it is honestly embarrassing almost every day. Every day we lose prominence in the world stage. Some things have gone well, and some of those things were, like, you know, the president gets credit for having a fantastic economy. Well, that was improving under Obama the whole time, and same thing with defeating ISIS. That was a foregone conclusion. That was coming. There wasn't any brilliant, like, new strategy that came out that did anything. I could go on and on and on, but I disagree. I think that there's a lot of bad things happening in our government right now. And climate change scares me a lot too. I'm sure that about 800 million of you are going to come out and say global warming isn't real, but my retirement plan is to kill myself before people start fighting over food. You want to get real about it? I am going to make sure to save 2 bullets so that me and my wife don't have to suffer through food riots. That's my retirement plan. Right now I'm just living it up while I can.
Our path is set.
Because I don't think you need to stop listening to CBS. Half-Line Prophet, do you really think I sit here and watch CNN at all? Ever? Hey, Jessica.
Let's land here.
20 screens. Never even
God,
cracked a smile or get
so
excited.
many people here.
You have a lot of boyfriends.
I'm going over into this part of boyfriend.
I am
town,
going
think.
with you. We are all going down.
I'm down.
How much you gonna hit this tiny little shack out here and hope that there's a purple armor just juicily sitting there ready for me to slurp up?
I'm gonna go across the street.
My favorite early guns here. Guns, though.
Dude, mine too. The not a gun. That's what I've got.
Triple kick.
Crawl over here. Quick, get it quick.
I'm just looking for armor now.
Hey, Luke, come with me.
Oh, R301. You want triple take?
Are we moving out to fight?
I'm pretty much ready, yeah.
I mean, if you're geared.
I got people right in front of me. More people.
Attention.
Load shield.
I picked up here.
Bro, I'm losing track of friendlies and enemies real bad.
Fresh white shield here.
Ammo, ammo. Okay.
Do you want this gold shield?
No, I'm good.
I mean,
We're both good.
you keep it. We gotta fight for now. We got more nerds around here.
Oh, my shirt's invisible. Neat.
Dude.
Close to me,
Ooh,
close to
Jeff,
me.
An invisible shirt. That's
Got a purple armor boy out here.
I'm on the way, gentlemen.
Missed terribly, twice, 3 times, 4th time's the charm. I guess.
Rips. Got her. Other one's over here, Rip.
Thirsting for the armor. Nope, I'm dead. On me. There's one more. Two more. Energy guns right here. I wanted that armor. I'm not gonna get that.
Alright, last one in the squad.
Beautiful fight, guys. Beautiful fight, guys.
We got
I do not have meds, but I have shields.
Shields out here. Good looking out.
I'm gonna grab this purple if that's cool.
Go
Close
for
left.
it.
Oh, I hit my DPI button. No. Alright. Yep, right here. No shield. Toxic.
I don't have shield.
I'm on the way.
I'm behind him.
Any of you guys have meds? Meds would be great.
Knocked him. You got prep?
I have no meds yet.
Frag out. Grenade out.
Oh, he's getting
Purple
finished.
shield almost broken. Ripped. Right in the, yep, you got
Knocked.
it.
Knocked inside. Watch for friend.
Drop in, just drop in, just drop in. Sorry for repeating that.
Just sit here and watch your guys' party. It's pretty fun.
This is the single best Skull Town drop I've ever had.
I love Skulltown. Grab this armor.
I would like a
think
band-aid
there's
if
more
anyone
people.
has one.
Here, drop a
Hold up.
medkit on here. I think there's more people, yeah.
Yep, I got them. They're coming in the other side over here. They're looting our old kills. Broke armor on 1.
Grit,
Yeah, broke armor on 2. And they're behind us. They're behind us as well.
One down.
One Wi-Fi knocked in here.
Behind us still. They bang low.
He's not following.
This
you.
guy is... Oh, that's a grenade.
Oh, that was ours. I hit someone.
That's probably a down.
This guy is super weak.
Yep.
I'm gonna flank him.
Got him.
I was B-hopping after you healing.
Bro.
Take him at, here's Phoenix.
Oh, thank you.
Recharging my shield.
Repairing.
Whew. Alright guys, we'll put the political stuff down for a little bit. I could go on for hours about that. I could just have a show which is called Debate Me, but I don't think
I was about to
that's...
stump for Andrew Yang so hard. He's a beautiful Asian man.
I'm almost out of ammo on this.
What do you need?
Light, really? But I'm probably just gonna end up changing guns here. Or you'll just give me a fat stack. That's cool too.
I mean, what are you changing to?
It'll be alright. As long as I got my trusty shotgunny boy.
Sniper, we're already in the ring.
Alright,
Same.
where's...
Guess I'll run in circles for fun.
How many kills do you guys have?
I'm rocking 5.
Got 6.
Light ammo here.
Could use that. I love how there's some games where I have like 800 fucking light ammo. This game I have like 150.
Right? It would be interesting if someone made a battle royale where ammo was unlimited, like in Titanfall 2's multiplayer, but the thing you would be looking for would be constant attachments and upgrades to actually make your gun sort of like a modular weapon
Was ammo
system.
really unlimited?
Yeah, in Titanfall 2, yeah, you had no ammo count.
Yeah, I watched one video.
They didn't want you to like bother with like, oh, dude, am I gonna run out of ammo in the middle of this frantic fight farming, you know, AI bots?
Okay.
Because that would have just been uber fucking annoying. Battlefield, like,
It would have been. No Titanfall 1 had ammo, but you had a ton of it. Like, if you burned through all your ammo, you should be very satisfied with your streak, you know?
yeah, but even with a ton of ammo, if you're playing like attrition in Titanfall 2, you would burn through that ammo easily, just because some of the enemies like that you need to farm take a lot of ammo. Just like trying to shred like a bunch of reapers and stuff, it just doesn't. It takes way too much.
Okay.
And you got to remember, like when they first made the game, they didn't have that update where you actually everyone gets a Titan weapon and a secondary. You had to choose between a secondary or a Titan weapon. So if you didn't have a Titan weapon on that class, you couldn't farm the Reaper, so you had to use your normal ammo. I could go at length about this, but I'll yeah, choices by devs is a big thing for me.
I've noticed.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I wonder what was taking up all the space in my inventory. I have 7 arc stars.
Would you like to share?
I could be
Yeah.
part of it.
Here, I'm gonna drop
I enjoy
that one. That one.
My inventory
That
is
one.
Are you dropping one by one?
3.
close
There you
team. Yep, in this building. That's a decoy, I'm down.
I'm gonna go in from the upstairs. Caustic. I'm in the
Rift, yep.
in behind Wraith.
Yep. Okay, I'm going to this bottom right door. Oh, behind me. Oh, on the right.
On the Octane. Upstairs.
What in the world?
Oh my God, fuck. Dude, I just can't hit bullets.
Dude, I hit her for like 150.
I punched her there because I thought she was lit.
I'm getting inside.
She was lit. Like, I nailed her
Oh my God.
so hard.
Is she on me?
Yeah, she's under you.
I can get you, Brad. Hold on.
Come on.
That's
I can't believe I'm standing still. You're lucky I like you.
Coming up. Not too far.
Oh, we got smoke on. Dang.
I might not be able to res her through
You
that.
can't. But you're too far, idiot.
I got lifeline about to murk. And I can't hit anything. And even when I do, it's 8 instead of 80 like everyone else does.
Just knock her out.
What's with game developers being for making shotguns?
Enemy down. I'm coming in.
I only had 2 bullets in my gun. God dang it.
I saw that. That was sad.
They're down here below as well.
Watch your back. Dave.
bled out. This is all you, Zig. I'm gonna mute my chat.
Luck is involved, but this time it was skill.
I only had one liberal teacher in my high school. He was mocked daily for his views. It's going to depend wildly on where you're at. So I went to high school and college in the South, and oh my God, there were lots of conservative teachers. It'd be unusual that you'd have a liberal teacher in school in the South. So that's just okay as far as I'm concerned. I had a lot of conservative teachers, so that's normal, and it'll just, I'm potatoing my words a little bit. Whether or not teachers are conservative or liberal will vary by your region, but any teacher who's decent, honestly, no conservative professors, yeah, that's, I don't know where you went to school. I think I had about 75 to maybe 80% conservative professors. So, that was in Mississippi of all places, but I've visited other schools elsewhere. There are conservative professors. You find them rife in engineering. You find them in economics departments. You find them. You don't find as many in political science unless they work at like an institutional one that kind of grooms students for think tanks. Yeah, we tried. We tried really hard, Prince 2 too. There's loads of them, but there are whole disciplines where you will find almost none, and there are schools where there are very few, and that's just the culture of the school that you have to deal with. Like, for instance, my school that I went to cracked down really hard on people that protested against Bush. So, college in Mississippi was great. High school sucked. Yeah, a lot in business schools, right? So there's that. It depends on the discipline you're in. You'll find a mixed bag. But the thing about professors is, with few exceptions, it's not, and this is a stereotype that I hate, is that, well, your kids go to school, and when your kids are in school, they brainwash them and turn them into socialists, or they expose them to Black Lives Matter, and things like that, and that's not really true. I think that going through an experimentation phase, which is, by its nature, going to be more liberal, is something that's normal when people are in college. In college, you're kind of given a place to live, a stable role, job, and an acceptable identity. You have a moderately respectable identity as a college student. I went to State, Sully. I went to Mississippi State. And in that time, you have some years to do whatever, travel the world, drink yourself into the floor if you think that's necessary, learn a new discipline, change disciplines, do a lot of different things to find yourself. And some of that is that kids come into these ideas like, oh my god, if we were all socialists, the world would be a much better place. And, you know, that's not really true at all, but what do they know? And they're going through phases. Very few of it stick. Very few stick. They'll change. It's not a big deal. At least not to me. Who knows? Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Mississippi here. What part of Mississippi are you in, Sully? Sully, what part of the less than glorious state of Mississippi are you in? Free college devalues all degrees. Dude, real talk, it does. That's a real fact, man. So does grade inflation. Yep, Half-Blind Prophet, if you're looking nationwide, 41% Democratic, 30% Independent, and 27% Republican seems pretty reasonable. I'd say that's pretty normal. If we're looking like globally or nationwide, yeah. But that doesn't mean there's no such thing as non-conservative professors or that they're all there for brainwashing or things like that. That's just the nature of an institution. I'm actually going to keep my G7 Scout. I'd always tell people to go to college. You know what? I've seen some crazy ones too. If we want to have that talk,
Body shield here.
man, this goddamn. I hope it'll get banned from Mixer for this dumb stuff. I was waiting for my physics. Oh, okay, that's a lie. I wasn't waiting for my physics class. I didn't do my homework, so I was like hanging out in front of the class, hoping the professor was gonna get there early so I could badger him with some questions and get it done on time. And I was listening to the class that was in there before me, which was a... I gotta get this right in my head. It was a black history class. So you had a black professor, and she was, for lack of a better word, very stereotypical for what you would think of that role. And I was like, oh, well, this is really interesting. This is a class that I'm never going to get to take in my degree, so I'll just kind of keep an ear open while I struggle with these homework problems. And bro, I shit you not, she gave a 30-minute lecture about how the moon was a symbol of white power. And I don't mean
Body shield here.
in a work, like the moon is a symbol of white power in some book or some poem, but like literally how the moon itself was the symbol of power because it was a white object in the sky that beamed down its light and ideas upon other people and was unreachable and untouchable in a glass ceiling above where you're at. And I really listened to this, and for a second or two I was like, there has to be some context I'm missing. No, it was the moon. The moon is oppressive. I sat there to myself and I was like, what the fuck is this? Why would I pay for this lesson? Like what? Okay. Dude, I'm sure. I couldn't believe it. I didn't think it was real. I thought like dumb stuff like that was a stereotype. But I've been in classes that were dumb. There was, so I was in a southern university, and there was a lady that they hired from like, I don't know, New Hampshire or one of these states that was really far north.
Only 30 seconds left on the
And
clock.
as
The
part
ring
of
is
that,
close.
she was an English teacher. I'm trying to remember this properly. And it's like, write a story about time you spent with your family, yada yada. Okay. And, oh god.
10 seconds.
Getting shot at.
Zigguration just going in. Alright, we'll take it. We'll come back to this in a moment.
Here I go.
Need to recharge my shields.
Reloading.
Reloading.
Enemy taken down. Reloading.
Killed an enemy.
Gotta play Ring Around the fucking Rosie up here with these guys.
Care package.
Alright, that was really fun.
Got the whole squad.
I'm gonna trade out for a more effective sniper is what I'm gonna do. Real talk. But yeah, there is some crazy stuff and some weird stuff out there, but in general, college is not a particularly political place. At least it wasn't for me. Maybe I went to just a different university that didn't really embrace that sort of student lifestyle. I know some universities are almost like, how would I say, like protest school. It's kind of weird. But the reason that I'm even talking about this and going on it so much is that I don't ever on this channel, not now and not until the end of time, do I want my fans or any young people watching to think that college is a bad idea or a waste of time, or to ever associate education or knowledge with something that is negative or overly political. I want people to always want to better themselves and be smarter and, I was going to say gooder. Man, I need to work on my education. And I never want, and I've seen stuff, like in person
Myself up.
and on TV and stuff. It's like, yeah, I can't send my kids to college. They'll come out a bunch of socialists. I can't let them get brainwashed. No college for you, daughter of mine. You're gonna be a housewife. That's terrible. That's fucking terrible.
Depends, I'm feeling. R99 Peacekeeper is really good, but R31 Peacekeeper is much more versatile. Team right here.
Target over there.
Oh, you found him?
No, never mind.
Oh, he lives. You missed the married couple squabble over whose kill it was. I shit you not, I did 199 damage to this person.
I literally saw him run away. I'm just one bullet.
But you didn't finish.
I will finish on your face, alright?
I don't doubt that. Yeah, this fight.
I mean, I'd finish on Brad's face, especially if it had that girl filter.
Bro, that was a crazy filter. I think I made a beautiful girl, honestly.
You really did. It was a solid 9.
You know,
Yep.
I hear people talk about that very.
Thank you all for the follows coming in.
Slow the fuck down, son.
I'm sorry, I was getting shot at, and
This is exactly what just happened that caused you to die.
that's true.
Alright, let's
Where are your
take it
boyfriends
right.
at? Oh, I
Let's
see
go to the
them.
buildings.
They're in the buildings and stuff.
There's one right here.
Let's go.
I'm just bad.
Got one down. That was the
I'm
the
gonna go
weaker
up here.
team though. There's still 2 guys up. One in this building, one in this building. We have an Octane that just jumped really high. He'll be on our east somewhere.
Right here. It's not the Octane, but
There's another guy above you. Zigga, you're about to be in a freaking sandwich again.
yeah, I dropped in a second. Oh, we're getting out of there. Oh, fuck.
Somebody else throwing shit at me.
Coming.
Down, Octane curtain down there.
I can't aim.
Oh, inside here?
A whole new team outside. Oh my lord almighty. I think this guy has a self-res shield. Behind you?
Yep.
He needs to die.
You got him?
We have another team to the east
in
that's
this
going to be a
building.
problem.
I'm aware.
I'm pretty sure this one. Nope. Alright, that robot has no health.
Got one down.
Almost broke the shield on that.
Spamming grenades mercilessly.
I'm pushing up.
Oh, that hurt a
Oh,
lot.
right
I hit
there.
another one. They're suffering over here.
I think one's all above us. Watch out, Jeff.
Probably
Where's the
won't.
robot?
Turn around.
It's Pathfinder probably.
Okay.
Reloading quick.
Pathfinder's up above us.
Yeah, he's like. You really gonna play this peak game?
Dude, I hate it.
Like, it's 3v1. He can't win.
I mean, if he plays it up here, he has a chance.
He's down here. I broke his armor. He's over here on this side somewhere. It's gotta be.
Yep. Okay. What do you have? Did he have purple? No.
Here comes the second W.
Need to recharge my shields.
Probably should check these guys for better shield.
Yeah, there's so much stuff we could check for here.
I'm checking for more people.
Good. By all means, go for it.
I now have 21 shield cells, so I feel good. I think it's a bit of overcompensation. You know, words are tough, guys, so just keep that in mind.
Use your words.
Optics here. Barrel stabilizer here. Level 3.
All right, I'm gonna go get up on the tippity. Ooh, I'm gonna check this gold box.
Tippity top.
Yeah.
Optics here. Close range.
Attention.
I think we've all got snippers at the moment, so this seems like it'd be a good place to be.
Care package.
I've got an R3 on Peacekeeper right now.
I think I hear fighting.
I saw a care package to the north. Oh, there's a closer one right here.
Good this way.
Normal one.
I have mini grenades, so we are prepared for next fight.
I have one grenade, so me too.
Zig, what did I tell you about slowing down?
I have them.
Gotta go fast. That's what Sonic does.
Yeah.
Yeah, and look what happened to him. Paramount
Yeah.
turned him into some kind of mutant abomination.
I mean, I'm already that, so I'm like, you know, I'm halfway there.
Okay, just because you're from the south does not make you a mutant abomination.
I mean, that's not close, but sure.
I've got Overwatch on the skull above you guys. I don't really see anything.
Round 3. Beginning ring.
Grab one of these phoenixes here.
Definitely gonna have to do the big zoom.
We have the benefit.
I'd really like to snipe some people for the last kill or two, but I think we're gonna have to go
We
find
should
them.
hold the market roof. That's the best spot in this area.
Bro, look where I'm at. There's no better spot than this.
Oh, well then. Just sugar my tits.
Alright.
How did you get up there exactly?
Pretty good. That's how. I use my skills.
Ribs, bro. Come on. I think these are the climbable ribs. Yep.
I don't see anybody. It's kind of irritating. Oh, I think I got one here. Yep.
Yep.
Right there.
Yep. Hit him 92. Broke his shield.
I can't even see this kid that hit me. I'm getting.
Oh, I hit this guy a couple of times. He's got no shields.
I almost got myself stuck.
So we got this guy down here.
I'm pushing to the left a little bit.
This guy's hurting down here. He's got to heal again.
Hang on, Zig. I'm gonna come in with
Reloading. Recharging shields.
you. Just keep those ones thin.
Yeah, there he is. Ripped. Almost broke shield.
You have one. I'm trying to ping him.
Lit as fuck. Bloodhound's on the other side of that rock. Lit as fuck. I'm trying to get him.
Octane's going around behind you guys this way.
Scanning the area.
He's near me.
Alright, I'm coming back to you. That bloodhound got away from me.
Can't see that damn robot down there.
Giving my shields a recharge.
Okay, I'm backing up. I think other squads come in.
I don't see this kid.
No, just take it back. Bring it back.
I'll take it. I'm done.
Griff, if you can throw a zip line down to me, I appreciate it.
Oh, shoot. I'm about to fall off my own shit. Yep. You want a zip line?
Yeah, yeah.
You got one. Congratulations, my man.
Thank you.
Recharging shields.
That bloodhound is pretty rich. He's running.
Zig, you might want to just come back here with us.
Yep. They're fighting the other team right now. Broke that guy's shield. Let's try to play party. One.
Go, go, go.
Soften him up a lot.
Broke another shield there.
Alright, I'm on the way and I got a couple art stars for him.
I can't. Okay.
Got one down.
Soften him up like a nice piece of dough.
Yeah, they're getting pushed from the left. One just got revived, I think. Oh, there's my finish. Oh, nade on me.
Right here, right here.
Yep. Yeah, quick.
I guess I'm gonna have to come get off my high
To
perch.
the left here. Yep. Backing up. Broken shield, or almost broken purple. Pushing left.
They spotted me. I'm taking shots.
Ripped.
Got him.
Good shit. I hit him
Watch
for
him up,
98
watch
there.
him up, last one.
Yep. We're shielding quick.
Hey guys, do you mind if I be a dickhead and try to Kraber people?
Yeah.
Feel free, you're the streamer here. Get them clips.
I'll just do some no scope back here.
Damn, I missed when I need to hit.
We'll go full Arnie mode with this.
Oh,
there you go.
the last guy is weak.
Reloading.
He ran. He super ran away.
He's right here.
Wait, let me quick scope
Show
it.
him, no scope him.
Oh! Did I get him?
Too quick. I think I got him.
Unsure.
Guys in my chat, did I get the kill for that? I actually don't know.
Did you hit him?
Thank you, Half Blind Prophet.
You are the apex.
I don't know,
You saw
as
a
soon as I
bullet
hit
go
him,
in
I
him
saw an
from
orange
the
name popped
connector.
up. I don't,
He
I
had
don't
blue
even know.
shield and I saw 166 there. I don't know.
Okay. Still a fun game.
Yeah, that was definitely an interesting one. Didn't see a team from
Nah, Drift must have got it then. If you saw 166, then Drift got it.
Yeah.
Because Blue's like 175.
So I received some currency.
Because literally, as you said, let him get the no scope. I unzoomed in and looked to the left, and I saw the last bullet. And I'm like, oh.
I went full Arnold Schwarzenegger like Rambo mode and just like started spraying Spitfire everywhere.
Bro, we're playing
Spitfire
totally
completely.
different games. I'm so far away. I'm using Mildot number 6 down there trying to hit people.
And I'm just over here burning just 400 plus rounds of heavy ammo I have with no intention to aim at all.
Yeah, just, you know.
It
hit
worked.
Alright, Half-Blind Prophet, get some sleep. You had 4 kills before him, so yes, I believe you got him. Awesome. I got a quick scope. 5 kills for 1,800 damage. Yeah. It's a slightly disproportional kill set there.
So what?
And you'd think I would have less damage or more kills with those numbers, but it happens like that, so no worries, guys.
You made the right choice this time.
Thoughts on the flat tax rate? Oh, you guys will like this one. Flat tax rate sounds perfect on paper, that everybody pays exactly the same amount of tax, rich or poor. The rate is a-okay. You know, everybody puts in their share. The problem with that is the way it works out mathematically, is at least compared to our current system, is a major tax break for the rich and a significant tax increase for the poor. The poorest Americans essentially pay no tax, and to be frank, taxing them doesn't really make a lot of economic sense because they don't have much money to contribute. Okay, guys, I got nothing, so I'm going to skip that fight in there unless you just want to melee it out.
Yeah, no, skip the fight. Skip the fight.
Okay.
We're gonna go the other way.
So you would think that, like, if everybody paid a 10% tax or tithe, it would be super fair, but it doesn't. It just doesn't work out that way because the 10%. And the way the money gets spent on top of that, or distributed, for lack of a better word, is that the little bit of money that goes for a poor person is massively impactful for their life. So I grew up poor, just real talk. And I had this conversation with a friend of mine whose mother was the wife of a big doctor. Anybody want that?
Level 3.
Okay, and she brought up the flat tax rate, and I'm like, okay. So, and she talked about, her husband pays so much in tax, 40-50%. It's a lot. It's annoying. And, my tax rates have gone up, and it's bad. But, and this is a big but, let's try to keep my thoughts well organized here. Gotta keep these thoughts organized or it's gonna fail catastrophically. Okay. She's like, well, if we paid a flat tax rate, my husband would pay 20% less tax, and, your dad would have to pay a little bit more. And so I was like, alright, I'll bite. And I was like, okay, so if you paid so much percent less tax, what would you do with the extra money? And they're like, oh, well, we'd invest in land, and we'd go on another vacation, and these nice things. What would your dad do? And I'm like, well, if he paid more tax, we just wouldn't eat. She's like, what? And I'm like, yeah, we just wouldn't eat. There wouldn't be enough food. We'd have to do something different. They're on my booty. I hear them charging up.
Yep, I'm coming.
I hear it charging. Right here.
Yeah, hold on, yeah, I'm gonna second.
Bro, I'm about to just... I'm playing so bad. So, and the way it works when you do this is that poor people end up paying more taxes than what we have now, and rich people end up paying less taxes than what we have now. And it's even a drain economically. Coming around behind you, Reaper. Where we make overall less money, so it's really not a very good system. It's really not. And the reason we have our system now, which, and I know it's going to sound very unfair when I say it, is that... Okay, oh, that's great.
Shield cell here.
Our current system is basically like a way of saying, okay, if you're rich, you have to pay more money to support the whole country. And that sucks. It legitimately does, and as a guy who's making more money now than ever before, I'm feeling that. Like, that hits me. I don't particularly enjoy that. But I do have the perspective to remember that there were months where $50, like say $50 in tax, would be the difference between me eating or not eating for that month. And I try not to lose that perspective and get greedy or look down on people, and I have to understand that the reason I'm paying more tax now is that at my income level, losing that percentage of money doesn't really impact me. Like my tax money really determines if I go on a vacation or if I buy a new car. It doesn't determine if I'm eating ramen noodles for 6 months. It doesn't make me choose between electricity or gas. It doesn't mean that I have to choose between TV and internet, which is actually terrible when you just shouldn't have TV.
Rings coming in.
Alright, I guess we're heading out?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright,
My chat had a whole bunch of questions about the flat tax rate, so...
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah.
You tell them that it was an evil commie idea?
I told him it's really not a good one. The commie idea is what we have now.
Hmm. Oh, hello, we have friends. That's what we have now.
More over here.
I'll say hello.
Give him some arc stars. And there's one right here, right here. Great. Another team too? Okay.
That's fun.
Bunker.
Getting shot at. Reloading.
Enforcement so they can't come out of there.
Reloading quick.
On me, they're like, I'm on top of him. He has no idea I'm here. Done. You guys having fun at the bunker?
I require heals.
Yep, you're good. I'm watching. If you...
What kind of heals do you need? I got all. I can get you. You need shield cells. Right now, you just need life. Okay. Here, take the med kit I dropped.
Get a life. Into the bunker. Into the bunker. Into the bunker.
Do that. I found a fast steal. That's nice. Yep. I'm just gonna loot quick. I'm just gonna grab all my stuff. Get you some loot. All right, no health on that, dude. All right. Here, Phoenix.
Good man.
Body shield here.
Yeah, we gotta go though, cause Storm.
Yeah. I'm just gonna check for pieces.
I've got so much heavy ammo, it's not even funny. Anybody need heavy?
I'm good. Still rocking the light guns like normal.
Okay. We're going through the bunker? Sure.
I can actually do it less heavy because I'm just using the longbow.
Yeah, longbow's one of those guns. You stand with like 60 heavy for a bit.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about the shotguns and the snipers in this game. You get a smidge of ammo.
Yeah. If you have
More
a
than
stack of
stack
ammo, you're
is
good.
yeah.
Patching myself up.
Go back to bartering.
Anytime
I mean,
get...
I like that idea, but the world is too global for that.
Bartering was a bad system. There's a reason we replaced it.
That's true.
Well, it's a bad system because it was a feudal system. It was regulated only by who was in what area trading in what exactly.
No.
So it was a very rich get richer scheme.
Well, no, it was more of a matter of, well, how many chickens does a TV cost?
Next ring's far.
Yep.
Hope you like exercise.
Like,
Those
how
for
many
close.
bags of bean curds would I need to trade in order to afford a skin in Fortnite. Like,
Yeah, that's the problem without a base currency. It's just
I would have to take the opposite position of barter. So I would take the position that there are certain things that should be off the table. Food, water, shelter. Those are things that should be a fundamental human right and are non-negotiable. Anything past that is a luxury, and you can, obtain the currency, credit, Bitcoin, whatever you're trading in, required to get those other things. But as for, the basics to sustain life, those should just be, you should be able to acquire those without labor.
I agree with that from the first world, and that, if you're living in America, there's no reason that you should have to starve. We have plenty of wealth. But the whole world isn't like that, and there are situations and places where it's you eat or somebody else eats, and you don't. That's when you really don't want people eating for free, which is hard.
See, that's very true. But then you have to also realize that the amount of resources that
on you. Okay.
Yep. I'm backing up.
Alright, I got grenades for him.
Rick. Talking game for a sec. Sorry about that.
Enemy.
I'm gonna go in on him. Just drop a couple nades on him. He's arriving. He's gonna get naded. One more up on the ridge.
Oh, that hurt bad over here.
Okay, another team pushing though.
Yeah.
Was that other team? No.
Yeah,
Brad,
I'm pretty sure. I thought it was from the west.
Did you kill one person?
Yeah, I killed one.
Okay, then that was part of the same squad.
Okay, I just saw something drop, and I kind of got.
But no, I do get that idea, but at the same time, you have to consider that the amount of food and water production in the civilized world vastly outweighs the amount even like. We have enough to go around. It's just the logistics of actually getting it to there. That's the problem. So
yeah, no. I mean, in America, that's fine. Yeah. But the reason people don't do that is they're afraid that should our situation become less amazing, that it'll get really hard to choose who eats and who doesn't.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, again, we will eventually, like, we have two options: corporate slavery or Star Trek economics. That's your two things. You can go Ferengi or you can go Federation. That's your option.
You're not wrong in that. I understand that. It's funny how, like, Star Trek was almost communist propaganda. Like, Star Trek was...
Oh, it was. It was absolutely, like, Gene Roddenberry was such a commie. Like, the way he showed that, like, no matter what, the Federation was not a military organization, and the fact that it just, like, even when faced with a direct threat, they would not defend themselves unless absolutely necessary. Like, killing was their #1 thing they did not do.
I know. I thought the Prime Directive was you don't interfere in the lives of.
Well, the Prime Directive have many facets. The Prime Directive has that in it, but also the rest of it states that basically the Federation is not a military organization, will never be a military organization. Starfleet does not operate like that, and they don't have the business of being in war, starting wars.
True.
But they will defend themselves only when all diplomatic solutions have been exhausted. Which is exactly how, a civilized society should conduct itself.
And that's why the old show was a lot more talking. Like, it had its action moments, right? And,
are we talking original series?
Yeah, original series, because they had no budget, right? They had to solve their problems with words. Or, we have even less budget. The Enterprise is in danger. We have to, go through the whole chain of command thing again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, one of the most interesting episodes. I have not finished the original series because it's just so laughably a product of its time with the acting and everything. It's still interesting to watch, but it does not hold a candle to something like DS9.
I think Enterprise was the best, even though I had the worst possible experience with it.
Enterprise, as in Jonathan Archer. And,
sorry, my bad. The Next Generation.
Next Generation. Okay, I was about to say because Enterprise was a nice origin story, but does not hit.
Big J, thank you for the resub, man. Appreciate the resub here on Mixer. The support goes a long way. Appreciate the support, and we're gonna get back to our Star Trek conversations. Now, so the Next Generation was great, but I had a roommate that was big into Star Trek, and he knew the rotation for every channel. So every day I would get 1 old Star Trek, 2 The Next Generations, 1 Deep Space Nine every single day. And it would start at like 6 in the morning, and I grew to hate it, even though the show was pretty fucking good.
We've got guys here.
No.
Oh, never mind. Sorry.
I heard it.
Zig,
I heard it good. Okay.
you can't go interrupting the chat like that. We are deep inside.
Hey, I'm just a nerd, okay?
Yeah, we're nerds out here. Okay, but no, I can see Next Generation had that very. It was the bridge between the old series and DS9, but I feel like DS9 hit what Gene Roddenberry was hoping for more than Next Generation, because Next Generation was a nice smattering of adventures and this and that. There weren't really overarching ideas though. But then in DS9, you got to see what happens when the life of Federation officers slowed down to a halt, and everything happens around them, and they don't go seeking like trouble. They're not looking for adventure. Adventure finds them. They have to live with, people like new people all the time coming in and out of their lives, and they had massive character development in that. I have to say one of the DS9.
Oh, I found all the friends.
Oh, okay, I will be there. All your clones followed you. They just fell down in perfect formation like a fucking fascist.
One's inside. Oh, 2 inside. Holy shit, what are you doing?
We are.
No, these two. They're really bad. They don't know how to
I
kill
was just
you.
gonna say, we were enjoying each other's company. I'll be there in a moment.
Left trip is shit.
Left knock.
I'm shielding quick.
Hang on, I'm gonna scan it.
Dead, so
Okay.
probably.
Back up here and shield up.
Yep.
I'm gonna watch the door.
Yep. I'm holding this backdrop. So
Okay.
they're shielding below us, I think. I'm gonna
It's
push
fine.
up top quick.
I don't want to be in this little hole.
You're gonna go back up.
Yeah, this hole is
Yeah, it's scary.
Charging my shield.
Alright,
I'm
hang
so-
on. I'll
So there are nerds up here?
Hold on, kid. These are the last ones, so let's get this one in here.
They're hurting really bad, man.
Yeah, he just sticks to the wall.
They're done.
And that's the win. Was that third dub?
Yep.
Alright. Anyway, DS9 had the best. The reason it's the best series is because it had one episode where it shows the not the sanctuary,
You are the Apex
not sanctuary
champions.
cities, but they call them sanctuaries, where Cisco goes back in time to see like what 21st century Earth was like and how they treated the poor and such, and it was
They're like,
talking
oh,
about
how barbaric.
jobs guarantees and stuff. And that was an interesting episode, but the one that was more interesting was when he hallucinated to the 1950s, and it showed like the whole racial thing with him being a comic book like writer and them not accepting his story because the main character was a black man, so they wouldn't publish it, and they wanted him to change it, and he refused. And when they cracked,
Dreamin' Cyrus, I think I may have missed your Mixer subscription, dude. If I missed your resub, I apologize. I should have called that out. I do make mistakes here and there, though. So apologies on that if I didn't. Alright, I have to answer. Alright, guys, in my chat, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. It's good playing with both of you tonight.
oh wow, it is 11:30. I should actually be going to bed. I have shit to do tomorrow.
Yeah, get some rest, man.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, fucking good games.
All right,
games.
good games.
Thanks for playing with
3
me.
dubs. That works. And
Yeah, it's
just,
fun.
you know.
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and wrap the stream up. Good games, everybody.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and do this, and we are back on the desktop. And I'm going to find somebody to host. We are going to give a worthy host tonight. We are going to assist another Mixer streamer if they're famous or up and coming or something. Good call on the Orville. Yeah, the Orville's quite good. Let's see if anybody I follow is online. Okay, Bones is online. What is she playing? Poker. What? Okay, she's playing poker. So I'll probably just pass it on over to Concealed Bones for the night. Hope she has a good night. And I will see you guys later. Drifter out. Wait, that's not